He has 4 movies and none of them are solo because he needs to be accompanied by an Avenger. So for the last few years, people have been wondering why every MCU Spider-Man movie has a cameo with a big MCU character. Iron Man was in Homecoming, Nick Fury was in Far From Home, and Doctor Strange was in No Way Home. But the real question people are asking is why can't MCU Spider-Man have his own genuine solo movie with no other heroes? And the answer to that is in the contract. You see, in the contract, there's this whole barter system between Sony and Disney. Sony allows Spider-Man to be a part of the big event MCU films without their involvement, like Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. But in exchange, Disney has to lend one of their MCU characters, a big MCU character, to Sony to use in a Spider-Man movie. Even though Marvel are the ones that are making the MCU Spider-Man movies, Sony is getting most of the profits, and they probably wanted to add an extra MCU character to increase their profits. And they can do that now that Spider-Man is in the MCU because they couldn't do anything like this with Tobey and Andrew because they were not in the MCU. So yeah, unless they make a new contract, I don't think we're ever gonna see Tom Holland's Spider-Man be by himself in any of his movies. And this might be a hot take, but I'm low-key fine with that. Because when you look back at the trilogy, Iron Man was the only real mentor Spider-Man had, Nick Fury wasn't even Nick Fury, and Doctor Strange was barely in No Way Home. The MCU Spider-Man movies is just like the upcoming Superman movie. Sure, there's gonna be other heroes, but at the end of the day, these are still Spider-Man movies with Spider-Man as the main character. None of these characters ever stole the spotlight away from him. And these other MCU characters never fight alongside Spider-Man in his films. Spider-Man fights his own battles. And isn't the whole point of Spider-Man being in the MCU is so he can interact with all these other characters that Sony doesn't own? Heck, there's so many characters people want to see Spider-Man team up with, like Daredevil, Wolverine, the Fantastic Four, Hulk. Also, speaking of Hulk, it's rumored that Hulk is going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I wouldn't lean too much into it yet, we'll wait for something official, just wanted to get that out. If we ever do get a solo Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, then that's great, I'm all in. But if not, I don't care, because it's still going to focus on Spider-Man anyway, and whoever this mystery cameo is barely going to be in the movie just like the others. Plus, adding other MCU characters ensures Spider-Man feels like a true part of the MCU, so it's a good thing. Who do you want to see Spider-Man team up with next?